starring Robbie Halsey. Begins now.
Welcome to today's episode of Local History. I'm your host, Robbie Halsey. We have a great episode for you today, but first, let's thank our sponsors. Have you driven a Ford lately? All new Ford Focus. There's a Ford in your future. On today's episode, we will be talking about the local hotspot, the Lions Bridge, which is located near the Manners Museum in Newport News, Virginia. It's a place I've grown up on. I've went a million times. I even took my homecoming pictures there. So I am very excited to discuss about this bridge, and we even have some special guests coming on later in the show. But first, let's get into a little bit of information about the Lions Bridge. Lions Bridge is located at 13 Museum Drive in Newport News, Virginia. The bridge offers amazing views of the James River and the relaxation of Lake Maury. This bridge is not just a bridge, though. It also functions as a dam to separate the two bodies of water. The land was acquired in 1930 by Archer Milton Huntington and his wife Anna Hyatt Huntington. They acquired 800 acres of land and began to develop a natural park and dam. They would go on to create the Manners Museum, dedicating it to maritime history. Archer Huntington's wife, Anna Huntington, would go on to design 4 beautiful stone lions to go at each end of the dam in October of 1932. A live oak tree was brought in from Huntington's Brook Greens estate in South Carolina, and it stands at the far end of the bridge to this day. There have been plans of renovating this bridge/dam because of storm drainage issues, and these plans would include the removal of all the trees. But the people that run the bridge are trying to get special permission to be able to keep this large oak tree. The current plan for this renovation is to have the project closed out by the 25th of November 2027. There have been meetings regarding this project as early as the 10th of October in 2013. This project will be very expensive, but it should really help the drainage system regarding and surrounding the Lions Bridge. As you can tell, the bridge is very, very cool and has been around for a long time, and they are still trying to keep the upbringing of it because it is such a beautiful place that many people in Virginia, and especially Newport News, love to go. It's a great place for Sunday drives, for picnics, for picture taking, for dog walking and bike riding. Everyone loves to go on the Lions Bridge, and if you go, you might see many pedestrians. Lucky for us, we get to have one of the people you might see on the bridge on the show today. My grandma, Vicky Skinner, who brought me and my cousin up, going over there to play, have picnics, take pictures, especially with the Lions. She's coming on the show. She has lived around the Lions Bridge area for a good portion of her life and has gotten to see it develop over the years. So lucky for us, she is calling in now. Welcome onto the show, my grandma, Vicky Skinner. How are you doing today?
I'm doing nice, Robbie. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
So, first off, do you know some of the history behind the Lions Bridge?
Well, yes, I do, Robbie. I really do. I was very fortunate in that I was able to go to Brook Green Gardens, South Carolina, and actually see the plantation where Anna Huntington lived and actually had the lions sculptured for the Lions Bridge.
Oh, wow.
And, yes, and Anna Huntington was the wife of the owner of the Newport News Shipbuilding Company at that time. And I believe that originated, that she did this in 1932. And they had bought the plantation, I think around 1932, and the was not Brookfield Gardens at that time. It was a rice plantation. There's lots of rice plantations in South Carolina. And she decided that she loved the arts, and she wanted to turn what she called Brook Green Gardens, and she wanted to turn that into a place for artists to come and sculpture, and just the gardens are absolutely beautiful there.
Wow.
And yes, so she sculptured the 2 lions and wanted to have them put on the Lions Bridge. The ones that are down in Brook Green Garden now, they are the original ones, and they're beautiful. They're not quite as large as the ones that we see up on the pedestals at the Lions Bridge, and those are made out of concrete.
Gotcha. That's really interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was just, they're just beautiful. They're just beautiful. And so many artists have come there. It's just a well-known place for artists to go and to paint. And I have seen so many, many paintings of the Lions Bridge, and they're all just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Do you know of any special events that go on there or anything?
Yes, there is. There's a wonderful special event. It's from, of course, sponsored by the Mariners Museum, and it's called the Laying of the Wreaths, and that's at Christmas time. And they have a beautiful ceremony for it. You can go there, you can get hot chocolate and cookies, and then they have the laying of the wreaths, to where they put beautiful bows and wreaths around each of the lion's neck. And it's so nice. It's a beautiful thing to do there at Christmas, too.
Wow, yeah, I remember being younger and going there and seeing them. They were really pretty.
Yeah, we go every year, we ride across, and we see, well, what color are the wreaths going to be this time, and what are they going to be made out of?
Yeah.
So it's just a real special time and place to go at Christmas time, which is something you wouldn't really think about, but the Mariners Museum does a great job on doing that.
They definitely do. What are some of your special interests about the Lions Bridge?
Well, I tell you, some of my special memories are when I would take my grandchildren and my grandson over to the Mariners Museum. I think they were probably 2 years old, and I think you were maybe 4, and climbed up on the balls of the Lions Bridge, and we take pictures there. And we've got so many pictures through the years of you on the Lions Bridge and on those balls, and with your mom too. And that's a real fun thing to remember. And the other thing is so beautiful, sunsets. When you go to the Lions Bridge and stand in front of the lions, of course, if you look to the right, it's right there on Lake Maury, and that's beautiful there too. It's very serene. The Nolan Trail is right there. People come walking out of the Nolan Trail and come up, and then they all love walking across that Lions Bridge. And then, of course, over to the left is the James River. And when that has sunset, and with the Lions Bridge, and the lions in front of that sunset, that is a beautiful, beautiful picture. It's so nice. So I really enjoy those settings and watching the people walking. Really great. It's just a wonderful location that we have, and a special place to go and enjoy yourself.
It definitely is. I know every time I go, there's always so many people out there, and they really enjoy it.
Yes, they do. And I enjoy going out there, and I enjoy walking, taking our walks that we get to do, too, Robbie. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes, it has. Well, we've really appreciated having you on the show, and thank you so much for joining.
You're very welcome, Robbie. It's my pleasure.
Well, that's the show, everyone. Thank you all for joining. I'd like to give a big thank you to my grandmother, our amazing special guest. She recalled some of the history of the Lions Bridge, some of her favorite memories, and of course a big thank you to you, our listeners. Without y'all, none of this is possible. I'd like to thank you and have a great day. Peace.
Thank you for watching Local History, starring Robbie Halsey with special guest Vicky Skinner.